Hey, hello friends, good morning. Oh, it is a different time to be streaming, but I have other plans for later today, and I wanted to play this game on stream, so I figured we'll just throw a casual early morning stream in here. I say early morning, it's not early for some people, it's 9:40 here in the UK, but I felt like I should pop in and do a little casual stream of this game, so... Oh. Alright, my webcam is frozen. Give me a second to fix that. 1 second. Where are we? Oh, yeah. No, I had a Streamlabs update, I think. Let's deactivate that. And activate again. Why is it not working now? Hello? Interesting. I mean, I wasn't planning on using the camera that much anyway. But apparently it doesn't like to work this early in the morning. That's unfortunate. Anyway, this is a video game. I mean, hopefully this... There we go. There's the video game. I was planning on hiding the camera anyway. But let's see if I can get this to work real quick. It's always a real pain troubleshooting this stuff first thing, and I thought it was working fine. But I guess it's sort of not. Weird. Anyway, let's not worry about it. This is Animal Well. The camera is still asleep, yes. I'll probably just turn it off. And turn it back on again and give it one more try. Yeah, my stern face was what you got there. Streamlabs did update, so if the update has caused it to completely forget my camera, I'm going to be annoyed at it. But, yeah. To briefly explain what this is, Animal Well is a platformer puzzle game kind of thing. It's more of like an exploration action search game, I believe is what they're called. What the folks in the industry typically call them. 2 seconds while I check out this camera thing again. Let's try deactivating it in here. And activating it again.
Well, that's just prime.
Ain't it just? No, that is just gone. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Right. So, yeah, I played a little bit of this yesterday. Decided that I would do it on stream. This is the kind of game where... there's a lot of exploration involved, there's a lot of hidden areas, there's stuff to find that will help you explore certain areas, and it should get started in a kind of casual way, but it branches out to the point where I've gotten to, right? I've played a short amount of this game, and I have gotten to this area. That's about as much as I have played. I have gotten hold of a map, and I've gotten hold of a couple of secrets, but that's basically it. We're going to start a fresh file. I'm going to erase my first file because I really didn't make that much progress. So you guys can see what this game is all about. So no camera this morning, I guess. And we'll see how this goes. Potato People Amber, thank you for the 56 months of Prime, by the way. I heard about this on the Besties podcast the other day. And they said this was a game that they didn't want to talk much about because you can only really experience the discoveries in this game once. So thank you for experiencing it with me. And if you feel like checking out this game, it's on Steam. It's pretty reasonably priced. And a cute little indie title. We're going to wake up. So as far as I can tell, you are basically a Kirby. And there are some animals around here that you may chase from time to time. You can look up and down, but there's just an A to jump button and B to interact, as far as I can tell. If you pause, there are a few options. You can switch scan lines on and off if you want this kind of aesthetic. I imagine that will probably be used to solve some puzzles at some stage, knowing the type of game this is. I'm going to leave the scan lines off for now, just because I think it'll look a little better on stream this way, but we'll see how that all works out. Graphics quality is set to good. We've got vibration. It says override controller style. I'm not certain what that means. It may just be for like button prompts on screen and stuff. I can't open the map yet because I do not have one. If I hit Y, or triangle for PlayStation controller, I can open an inventory. which has 8 slots in it, which make different tones as you navigate them. So that'll be good for, like, blind speedruns of this or something, I guess. And I think once I started collecting secret items, they did appear in the sides, in, like, the wings of this inventory panel. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, you can go left at the start here to pick up the first secret, which is an egg. And then I got the achievement secret egg on Steam the first time I picked that up. Also, if you pop down here, there is this. But I can't seem to get past this, what I assume is a stone animal head. But that's just kind of letting you know that there are other secrets around. You can also interact with a little bit of the scenery, but I've not figured out if there's anything I can do with this. I can kind of jump at it, and there's a little bit of momentum, but the momentum resets pretty quickly, so I'm not going to worry about that. I did jump at that for much longer than I needed to when I first loaded this game up. So I don't see too much else to explore around here. There are waterfalls and stuff. Obviously, if you fall in the water, your position just resets. It's like it respawns you. There's no lives or health. I mean, there's health in the bottom right-hand corner, but it seems unaffected by you falling in the water. That heart that was missing at the start of the game, and it will continue to be missing even when I fall in water. So that's, like, not a thing I need to be worried about. I do wonder if at some stage you get the ability to climb waterfalls, because that'd be really interesting. But yeah, as we hop on down here, once again, there's a little lantern we can knock around. And I sort of wonder, this is the kind of game where you can, like, jump off ledges and into walls and see if there are secret areas all over the place. There probably aren't as many as I expect there to be, but here we go. As we get up here, obviously I'm going to be looking around, bonking walls and that kind of thing. But naturally there's a spot that you can fall down there. So now we know what happens if you climb that waterfall. And you can grab ladders halfway up and correct your position a little bit, which is nice. So there's already a ledge over here that I really can't get to. There's no sprint, there's no dash, there's no double jump or anything. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some other items and stuff that we will get to later. I can't go any further left. I don't think I found anything else in this room, but I may come back if I do find stuff later. As we travel up here, though, this is where things start to branch. Because right here there's a telephone. This allows you to save the game. Floppy disk icon is incredibly retro. And that squirrel runs away. So over here to the left, we'll find a crank. And as we turn the crank, we can raise a platform here. That will allow us to hop over to the other side if I don't absolutely botch the jump. There we go. And then there are 3 yellow buttons on this screen which will unlock this door. So our goal is to find those. And obviously from this side we can't reach the crank again, and if we jump in the water it'll reset me to this platform. So we have to find the secrets. You can't like phase down through these platforms either, but this is obviously showing you a screen that you might get to a little later. We can run through all of the foliage here. If we hop up here, we'll find button number 2. And obviously button number 3 is up there on that ledge, which we can't reach yet. And you can't crank the platform any higher than about level with the platform I'm standing on, right? So we have to go and find another way to that button. There's obviously a moving platform up there, so we might be able to phase from this screen to the next. And yep, looks like there's a series of platforms up there. This was my thought process when I first discovered this, so once you get into this room, however, there's an enemy that starts to track you, so you have to get off that screen pretty quickly. Jump all of these platforms. Hop onto this, lads. I don't believe there's anything else I need to be aware of around here. I love the vine physics, though. And so, of course, once we get up here, we can go through to the next screen where we hit button number 3. And if I've timed this right, yeah, I can just jump over there. So over on this side, we get access to firecrackers, which are an interesting concept. These seem to be like plants, but you can press X to throw them. So now we have something else we can do with that button. And if we hop on down here, there are a few more of the plants growing in this little region. And another one of these enemies, where luckily now we discover that they are startled away by loud noises and light. So maybe we can take that to our advantage a little bit later. We'll climb this little set of platforms over here. I don't think there's anything, like, secret on this side. I've not really found anything. And this was the room that we ran through before. And I'm terrible at platforming because it's too early in the morning. Some of these other plants, by the way, don't have any button prompts, so I'm fairly certain you can't, like, pick those or anything. But down there in the bottom left-hand corner, it will show me how much ammunition I have for these firecrackers. I'm going to save at this point because this is basically as far as I've got. But then once we get back into the screen with the other blue orb enemy, we can throw another firecracker. And it seems like as long as they are within the circular radius of that, they're going to get startled by it. So that should be fine, I guess. Right, let's hop up here. I don't believe there's anything else to find down here. I'm always tempted to stay on these platforms and jump at the neighboring walls to see if there's anything secret that I can glean, but in this case there is not. However, on one of these screens, I think it's this one, yeah, you can hop down here, grab another firecracker plant, hop down onto there, and then hop right, and this gets us another secret egg. This was the other one that I found. So I have 2 eggs. If I open my inventory, they're over there on the left-hand side, so that's where it's keeping track of the eggs. And then I need to crank the crank again. I'm also kind of curious to see if any of these platforms can be cranked the other way for any results, which so far they don't seem to be, but I guess we'll find out, right? So another clue to this game's traversal is that the rabbit up there is currently something I cannot get to. I can't, like, wall jump or anything. There's no, like, Celeste-style grab the wall mechanic at this stage, so I'm hoping that that is something the game will get to a little bit later. Or there's going to be, like, a rocket jump I can do or something like that, but right now I don't really know. Once again, so if people have played this game or if you've seen this game played, please avoid spoilers or backseating in the chat. I have not seen a great deal of spoilers for this game, but when I mentioned it on Twitter, one person immediately said, hey, try doing this, and I was like, that's kind of the thing I don't want about this game. It was probably just like a little Easter egg thing, but I also don't really want to engage too much with that. So now we have a map, and I can press the options button to view it so we can see where we have been. I am a little curious to see if these firecrackers that I now have will do anything to that set of blocks in the left-hand side of the map. But I don't think they will, because the block that we were standing on over here, that one that looks like it has a little divide symbol or a percentage symbol on it, the one I was standing on to leap to the hidden platform, I think that is the same set of blocks as the blocks that were in the entrance over here. Also, there's a flame down there. And this map is quite large. So I guess we are looking for these 4 flames because we saw those briefly in the introduction. If you can call it an introduction. But yeah, we will see where things end up from there. But yeah, this rabbit we don't seem to be able to reach right now. Maybe I could startle it by using a firecracker, but I don't think I can really fling a firecracker that high. Also, now I just used up a firecracker, and these are finite from what I can tell. It seems like most of the problems that you can resolve with them are problems you can also avoid, so that's good to know, probably, but yeah, the objective does seem to be hunt the flames. What's up, Dr. 83? Good to see you. Good morning. And so now we have got to the point where I had got to initially, and this seems to be where the game branches out. The ambience picks up a little bit. There's a telephone here, so I could save there. And then on the left-hand side, we have these penguins. I mean, I presume these are penguins. They look like penguins. And a squirrel statue, question mark. And then to the right, we can basically go either direction. To the right, we have this, and a duck. Presumably, we have to weigh it to see if it weighs the same as a bit of wood. But yeah, the cool thing about this room is that as you approach these birds, there's like a green eye in the ostrich. This lizard has a purple eye. the wolf there has kind of pinkish red eyes, and the seahorse has like a greenish blue. And one of the things I have learned about this game from what people have said on this podcast I listened to, which again was very spoiler-free, but just like, look at the details of these rooms. What I'm imagining is that each of these little gaps in here, which is about the size of my character, but each of those is probably going to house the flames that we are looking for on the map, and we're going to return here for some kind of denouement, some kind of grand prize or something. So we will see. But obviously, like, the purple one there, the green one there, like, some of the flames that we are presumably looking for sort of line up with those colors, right? We've got a green one there, we've got a blue one there, and we've got the purple and pinkish ones up here. So it lines up, I think. And so maybe once we light up the one for this wolf statue, then maybe that's going to do something, or maybe it'll just be a tracker of our progress. I'm going to go in this direction, because this is the direction I went before I stopped playing the game, and it said eat fruit. And that restores one of my hearts. Also scares off a bird, I guess. So now we know what fruit is, but I don't know what my hearts are for. So I guess we'll find out. We can explore here to the left. There's a few more statues. The squirrel continues this way, so that may be a sign that we are headed in the right direction, since that was kind of guiding us initially. Are squirrels guides in this game? Curious. Well, we have a lever here in the middle, a switch. Okay, so that's just going to switch the platforms around so that we can jump to ones that we can reach. And there's another switch over there. And there's one up top as well. But we've got to make sure that that area up there on the right-hand side stays open if we want to reach that. Of course, we want to keep an eye on what's in this chest first. And there's an area we can leave the screen to the lower left. So this seems like a fairly standard platforming puzzle, but we want to hit that switch there. This is bringing back my Celeste days. We open this, we found a match. So will that allow us to light fires, I presume? Okay, I have one match, so that's a finite resource. Unless they are collectibles that you're supposed to find, maybe. But the question is, how do we get over there with none of those blocks there? Maybe we don't. Because, like, it needs to be like this. But once we reach this switch, we can open that, but the blocks we need disappear. And there doesn't seem to be any way of, like, using the match from the inventory. There's no button prompt for it or anything. So it looks like we can't access that yet, unless there's a way we can, like, delay the timer. Like, set a timer for this switch. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. This seems like one of those games that once we return to areas, we will find that our abilities acquired later allow us to mess with stuff. Interesting. Okay. We can angle these platforms, presumably to direct the flow of water here. Physics. Does it need to get in the fountain bowl up there, or does it need to hit the door? Either way, it looks like we've got a good angle on this one. There we go. Angle that slightly to the left. Almost there. And it needs to fill it up a certain amount, right? Sweet. We did it. I like the sound effects of this part. And I don't see any other, like, hidden areas or whatever, so let's go on through. Ooh. Bubbles. Can I hop on these? Oh, I can. Okay, if they impact another one, then they maybe pop? Curious. And there are a bunch of blocks with whales on, and a bunch of switches on the ceiling. There's also a green switch down here. I can't seem to do a whole lot here yet. Right? Like, I can't interact with a whole bunch of this. Each of these has that little, like, green square underneath it, apart from this one below. So is this one, like, fallen down or something? I'm curious. I can't jump high enough to reach this ledge. And I don't have really a great deal of stuff that can help me, unless firecrackers are useful for this, which I don't think they are. I think they are just there to scare enemies. Can't really make any of these jumps, so I'm not going to do that futilely for a few minutes. But it looks like hitting those 4 switches opens that door up at the top, which, again, I've no idea how I should reach. So maybe this side is a bust for the moment. Unless... what if I can make it off the top of this screen by jumping on these bubbles? Oh, I can. Oh. Oh, that's new. Okay, interesting. Right, well, I'll reset the screen because I think I kind of goofed the pattern of the bubbles there. Oh, and it doesn't actually reset the objects on the screen, though. Interesting. Oh, and there's a down as well. Okay, right. We'll go down first because that's easier. Looks like these fish are providing the bubbles. We can go right, but I might go left first, since left is the direction I'm trying to make progress. Yeah, I was wondering where these bubbles were rising up from, so that's kind of a neat facet of this. Let me in. Dang it. Okay. I knew I was going to fall down eventually. Oh, and a pipe. Egg! We found a normal egg! That doesn't look like a normal egg. That looks like a beautiful rainbow egg. And there's another... Of course, there's another room beyond this. Hello? Well, this looks like it might lead up into that room where the green switch was. Yeah, it does. Oh. We found it. We found the secret. Oh, it allows me to jump higher. Ah, excellent. Good. Okay, so at least we can get closure on this room. I think that's one of the most important facets of games like this, is making sure that you find closure with some of these puzzles. You get a little bit of an elevated jump from this. It doesn't last, but I made it here. Now what? This is just opening up puzzles on puzzles on puzzles, isn't it? I can jump down here. This is fine. There are obviously spikes, which is a concern, naturally. There's a whale of some kind in a pipe. Oh, and there's a telephone here, so I can save. I actually want to go back here for a second, because it looks like there might be an area up to the top left that I can get out or come back down, but I don't know how I reach that exactly. So let's move on. There are spikes to the left, so I should probably avoid that. There is some fruit up there that I do not need because my health is currently full. And I don't really feel like I can reach any other platforms in this room. So we're going down the ladder. Oh, a dark area with lots more spikes. Good. Again, there is some fruit up there. There's some stuff moving around in the background here as well that is curious. I can also drop down a hole there in the middle, and there's a platform down to the left in this corner. Let's look at the map, because I've traveled quite far. That's the room with all the bubbles, sure. And it seems like there are several exits to that, actually. All of the yellow markers are phones. And the green thing there is the penguins. I can zoom, by the way, with A, so you can see a little bit more of the map around you. But let's hop off to this side, because this seems a little more accessible for now. Can I get up here? Oh, More fruit. Okay, well, I don't need fruit right now, assuming that the only role of fruit is to restore my health. And it's not giving me a button prompt to eat it, so I presume I can, but that's kind of wasteful. So we'll hop on down here. Will these platforms rise so I can hit the buttons? I hope so, because I'm going to step on one. They do nothing. Apparently they do nothing. Oh! Yikes! I don't know what that means or does. May I jump? May I jump on your bubbles? Okay, just one bubble isn't going to be that helpful. Interesting. Okay, so I can use the bubbles to hit the, Oh, the water moves me ever so slightly. So I've got to stand somewhere like over here. And maybe I can use the bubbles to get up there. That's tricky, though. Let's try this one. Okay, that one's easy enough. This one over here is a little bit rough to hit. But maybe if I get up to the platform on the right, maybe I can do it from there. I think the seahorse friend here is actually bursting some of those bubbles on the spikes on the right. Yeah, nailed it. Okay, cool. That could have been tricky if that lasted longer. Now we have the even trickier task of getting out here to the left. At least if I fall in the water, that doesn't, like, utterly ruin my health. Okay, that seemed like a good place to stand. Ah! Not a great place to stand if I'm being actively pelted with water, and I'm kind of botching the movement here. So if I stand about here... It needs to fire them from the, yeah, from this side. Okay, and maybe I can jump like this. Oh, we nailed it. Okay, great. We got some fruit, in case we need that. Can I make it to that platform? Oh, just about. Chest. Oh, I found a bee wand. A wand. Ah, as I thought. Okay, this is a bubble wand. So I can only have one bubble at a time. Like if I place another one now, that one disappears. How much control do I have over that? Not much, it looks like. Okay. Interesting. Ah! Yeah, I'm going to be falling in the water a lot here, but that's fine because the water has no penalty as far as I can tell. So the natural thing here is to want to make it out of this side because there are ledges to help you. But I also wonder if I can... You might be able to, like, finesse it slightly. Use some of that coyote time and place a bubble before you can jump and land on it. But I don't know, because I think your character has more falling momentum, and the bubble takes a little while to appear. Dang it, I can't make that last jump. That's so tricky. Oh, okay. That's taking us back up to the room that had the ledge on the left-hand side, so we can exit that way. And this hole in the middle here, yeah, that hole in the middle on the right-hand side must have taken us from the room above with all of the spikes. That's the one we could have just dropped straight down, but we wouldn't have gotten anything because we'd have landed in the water. So it's like a preview of this room if you drop down there. That makes sense. But now I can jump over here to the left. I want to blow a bubble at this fish and see if anything happens. I also take a sip of tea in the meantime. Nope, the fish is not taunted by my bubbles. I like the little penguin statues in the background too. Or were they penguins? Puffins, do you think, maybe? Let's see if I can get up here with the bubble. The thing about the bubbles is you do start to descend once you're on them, so you really need to hit the peak of your jump, and then perform another jump shortly afterwards to make sure you get maximum height from them. So I can almost get up there, but I think it's probably better from this side, right? There we go. What's this organ-looking thing? The fish sees me. I don't know what this means. I'm slightly troubled by this. Yeah, interesting. So I can't get in there. Is that something I have to, like, shoot a projectile through to turn that switch on? Because it doesn't seem like my body will fit. I can't, like, crouch to make myself smaller or anything. This is one of those games that you could probably play pretty well just exploring if you had no kind of familiarity with video game mechanics, but knowing the type of stuff that games typically do is a little helpful. Like, having played Celeste, I feel like I know how to look for secrets in games like these, but I am kind of curious. The fact that that starfish is, like, following me around in the background is, like, very unnerving. Can the bubble activate a switch for me? I wish. No, it seems like I'm the only thing solid enough to activate switches. Can the bubbles? Yeah, they can. Okay. Interesting. So I can jump with these. I can let a bubble float up, jump to that, and then gain that next platform. Nice. And presumably I could sort of do the same thing on the right-hand side there, but I don't think I will get high up enough to traverse that middle area. So I think obviously the way to leave this room is up here and to the left. Yeah, the starfish following me around in the background, hideous. Do not like. Also, this doesn't seem to have a switch anywhere in this room. I can just about get up there if I time the jump right. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Okay, there we go. I knew there must be a switch somewhere. Anywhere there's like a shadowy area that doesn't look like a solid pixel wall, then, and the bubble continues to rise if it's in the jet stream. Ah! So this is actually now a levitating platform creator. Interesting. And I guess I can use it to descend on that side, but not for long. The bubble actually pops quite quickly, it looks like. Because I guess it's in the water here. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Is it popping on the light? It snaps to the center of this air column quite nicely, actually. Okay, and then it hits the vines. Right, okay, cool. So some objects are going to pop these bubbles, meaning you do have to time your jumps a little bit. Can sneak by the light that way. Nice. Okay, cool. Can I go anywhere on this side? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're probably descending through here, although I don't really think there's any way I can get up to the left there, but it looks like there's almost a shadowy area over here that maybe I should... Oh! Eat fruit. It's a different kind of fruit. It gave me an extra heart. Oh, nice. I don't think I can get over there to the left, but maybe I can. I'll try this a couple more times. Yeah, looks like there might be a recess there. An alcove. Oh, there's a chest. There's a chest. I want it. I need it. Getting closer. Oh, that's rough. That's so rough. Is eat fruit a game mechanics instruction or just life advice? I ate a banana this morning already, so I'm ahead of the game. Literally ahead of the game. Can I get a better angle on it from here? Because I'm, like, slightly closer. I don't think I can, because I think the platform on the right is higher, and that's what's giving me the advantage. Oh, so close. I was really, like, pushing it there. In terms of, like, yes! Oh! Oh, ancient egg! It looks like a sniffer egg from Minecraft. Man, what a reward. I love games like this. I like collecting eggs. Yes, please. I will do this all day. Okay, so now we're back here. And now we know the bubble mechanics reasonably well. Is there anything else we can do with them? It's going to pop on there, and I doubt jumping to that is going to get us anything. No. Okay, okay. We're learning more about bubble mechanics. This game is really good at, like, not holding your hand through stuff like this, but allowing you as a gamer to make logical deductions about what these abilities can do. I'm also kind of curious to see if there is a way... Okay, right. Okay, triggers, not triggers, shoulder buttons swap between the tools you have. So, in my inventory, I have the bubble wand. Can I move that? No, it's fixed in that location. Okay, interesting. The bubble wand and the firecrackers, you can shoulder button between them. That's good to know. Wonder if you go to the fruit platform to the chest platform easier. In which area, though? That's my question. There's also this. And I haven't dropped off here to the left yet. Let's hop down here. Oh. Well, it seemed like maybe if we hug the wall here, there's something, but that's something I think we have to shoot on the way down with something or other. However, I can make a more controlled descent this way. I don't think I can firecracker that. I don't think the firecracker throw is precise enough. And it looks like there might be a way to get off to the right here, but it's not open right now. Bubble strats, yeah. The one where the fruit gave you the extra hearts. If you go to the fruit platform to the chest platform. Oh, maybe, yeah. That might make sense, but... Anyway, the bubbles, you can only have one at a time, so I can't do 2 consecutive bubbles. Somebody mentioned that in the chat earlier. Yeah, I'm curious what activates that lever, because it's clearly meant to, like, that's a passage that we can't get through when we are this size. I don't have, like, a dash that allows me to get there. And I don't have any kind of projectile right now. There's also stuff in the background, like there's a little red orb kind of thing here, and I'm like, I need to start looking at, like, are there background details that I should be paying attention to? Maybe. This also seems like one of those kind of games where you phase into the background, kind of like the Celeste gimmick in that one area. I think it's a reference to, like, an old Super Mario game. But, like, you stand in a block for a couple of seconds and hold a button, and then it puts you in the background, and you're platforming on the background scenery instead of the foreground scenery. So I kind of wonder if that's going to be a thing. Let's see how we can return to where we were. I think we can get to that platform if we... Nope. We'll need to use the bubble one to get down. And then jump to it from here. But now the question is, what does having the bubbles let us access that we did not have access to before? It says eat fruit again. Did not realize that was one we should be eating. Oh, now here's the problem. I don't think I can get back from here. Because there are no ledges around here that I can really easily jump to. So I kind of have to continue forward, which is silly because I've now give myself some extra platforming to do. But I'm getting there with the game's physics. I can't get back here through the spikes. I guess I have to drop down on the right-hand side in that room over there. Maybe. Wonder if you get a cool bow? Maybe. It's interesting that the items in this are all relatively... I won't say childlike, because, like, kids probably shouldn't be playing with firecrackers, but there's a bubble wand, there's firecrackers, there are eggs. I keep forgetting the button for my inventory. There's, like, a match, you know? Like, again, kids shouldn't be playing with matches either, but the fact that they're all kind of simplistic items, I guess, is curious to me. So, yeah, I can't really get anywhere that way. I can't really place a button like... Oh, wait a second. I can place a bubble under myself as I'm falling. So I can stop myself in mid-air. I was wondering how much control you had over the direction the bubbles appeared. And obviously you can go left or right. It doesn't really make a difference if you go up, because it just places it to the right. But down definitely makes a difference if you are falling. See, this just says fruit, it doesn't say eat fruit, so that's a sign to me that I am not missing anything with those. I'm not missing the opportunity to have additional hearts. Yeah, the, I think the light here... Well, something might pop the bubble. It may be the wall. It may be that it was too close to the wall before, and it just, like, pops on the corner. Like that, but... It's cool that you can step on these a little bit as well. Yeah, so if I guess if I place a button like... If I place a bubble like this, I can just slowly float down, and then I jump off to the right, yeah? But then the fact that you can place a bubble under you while you're falling is still kind of cool to me. Can I eat this fruit? Well, I can, but it doesn't do anything. So now, I'm going to risk it on this one. There we go. That's... smart. Also, the bubble is definitely going to pop on those spikes, so I will not mess with this. I've learned! So I get to save my game. And now we have this, so we can access these ledges that were inaccessible to us before. This friend makes a big bubble! He ate it. And he's attached to a pipe, so I wonder if it's gone through that pipe. And that leads somewhere we should be looking for, which is currently not a room we have explored. Is this eat fruit? No, this is just regular fruit. Can I leave this room via any other egress? Egress, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I can go in the bubble! Of course! Sonic the Hedgehog style. Well, that was confusing, but very cool. There are 3 switches in this room and a chest behind a door. Great. Get out of here, pigeons. So I presume what happens here is I lay a bubble, but then the fish immediately sucks it up. And that deposits me back in this room. Smart. Okay, cool. Chemical plant zone theme intensifies. Okay, so I can place it above the eye line of the fish boy. Or I can place a second bubble after they've got the bubble to eat. The guy on the left here, the top left one, seems to put you out by the middle right one. Oh, interesting. Okay, he's got to have the bubble fully in his mouth before I can do anything with another one. Alright. So you eat that, buddy. And then I will jump up here. I have the option to jump up right, but that takes me off screen. I'm not sure where I end up. So let's try this guy first. Yeah, if I was following the pipes, I was like, it puts me out there. And then... Oh, this is tricky. This is like thread the needle kind of territory, right? Because I have to kind of put a bubble up here, and then I can't... Yeah, I can't get up there. I guess I have to come back in from off-screen for each of these, actually, looking at it. The only one you can't really trace the route of the pipe is this guy on the right here. Let's try this one just for process of elimination. Let's see where we go. Oh, no. It's expanded, but we have one button, so that's a good start. Was not expecting there to be multiple rooms of this, somehow, even though clearly there were. Right, you? Take me to church. Cool. I just missed an edible fruit there. I just missed a bonus fruit, that's my bad. Alright, and we're back here now. Okay, cool. So, let's repeat that pattern. Get in with this guy. Go back for that fruit. So this one takes us off screen here. This one's a normal fruit, and the one over there is a bonus fruit. So we're going to hop in here. Eat this. And we can't leave the screen in any other way here. So now we go to this guy. And get put back in this area. Okay. We're learning. I think now we try this one. Oh, interesting. So now I'm here. I get access to this button. As long as I bubble up to it. Yep. I'm curious where this guy takes us, but that might leave the area. Unless I've done that one already, I can't remember. But we need to go back because it was pretty clear that from where I was, I could get up to that other spot. So yeah, we do this. We wait for that guy to eat. We jump up here. We jump up here. We hit this button. We get access to whatever's in this chest. A magic egg. Nice. And now we see what's in the other fish guys. Dealio. Or we could leave. We could leave too, but, you know. I'm still curious. There are still several of these I've not been eaten by. Why is there lipstick on a fish? I mean, gotta take pride in your appearance, I guess. I find it interesting that they both kind of struggle for that one for a second. Did I get eaten by this one yet? I did, right? I guess I did. Because that takes me here. Yes, right, okay. I'm curious about this fella on the right, which I might only be able to get to if I do this. Yeah. So then we can go in this one and see if that takes me... Oh, okay, that takes me to this fella. I don't think there's anything else I can really get to there. Huh. That's probably one that I should be prepared for and do a down bubble. Because I don't think there's any other way of really getting in that one. Because you can basically get in the bubble as soon as the fish traps it, right? So yeah, we go this way. And then we prepare to down bubble. Oh, so close. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually do that. That was just speculation on my part, but... Can we load a bubble in here? No, I guess we can't. Because there's no way of getting back. I was wondering if you could, like, preload that guy and then leave the screen. Alright, let's do this loop again, just so I can get back to that area and do a little bit more problem solving. Huh, okay, you can actually knock the bubble out of that guy's mouth. Interesting. I can't put a bubble in the bubble, can I? No, okay, it doesn't. Regrettably, it does not allow me to do that. I want to know how I get into that right-hand guy's mouth. Okay, I can't, like, death warp that either. So that guy's gonna grab the bubble from there, but I really can't... I don't think I can get to him by platforming. Maybe I could. It's gonna be tricky, though. Oh, you know what? I think I might be able to get close. I don't know if that's the solution, but... No! He let go of the bubble too quick. I might have got that. Might have got that. That's a tricky jump. If that's how you're supposed to do it, that is a tricky jump. I feel like the reward for doing that is going to be another bonus egg. But you know what? I'm here for bonus eggs, so, like... let me cook. The other thing I'm annoyed by is when I spend absolutely ages trying to solve a puzzle that isn't supposed to be solved in that way. Because I feel like that's just not compelling looking gameplay. Every time I try to land on a bubble. And it happens too fast. Egg Strats 2.0, right? Okay, so I don't want to get in this. I want to get on this guy's back. Send a bubble up to that one. Get as far out here as I can. Ah, I mistimed that. Let this guy eat that one. Jump on this. And then hop up there before he swallows it. Which looks like it might be doable. But I have a feeling that's not what you're supposed to do somehow. Let's see. If I leave now, I heard the noise, so I presume that guy doesn't keep a bubble in his mouth. It doesn't, like, lock him in that position or anything. Wait. Can I get on this? Like, as he pulls it over? I mean, then I wouldn't really be able to get in the air and on top of that, right? Yeah, it's a tricky jump to time. Yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. I don't need to get that guy, I need to get this guy. I landed on the bubble that time, but that wasn't going to be good enough. I can get out this far on this guy's head. Before I get in that bubble. So I can get out quite far. I feel like I'm spending way too long on this. That's my main problem, right? I could come back to this puzzle later, maybe. But I'm curious. The down bubble every time. Okay, so once again, I can get out about here. Oh, dang. Okay, he immediately sucks up the bubble, and when he moves, I get sucked in. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Every time I try the down bubble, every time I am unsuccessful. Okay, that's about as far as I am willing to risk going. Okay, yeah, and the bubble needs to get into the other fish's mouth before I send out the next one. The timing on that is pixel perfect. But I think I can make that. I think I can make that. Oh, so close. So close. That's what makes me think I can do it. It's a timing thing. The timing is so rough. I just want to get on that bubble immediately before it swallows it. This is like a Celeste puzzle in terms of its, like, level of timing that it requires. Timing and jump efficiency. A pixel from it. Literally a pixel from it. Stop falling in the water, you fool! Yes! We made it! I knew it was possible. I literally just punched the air. I heard a dog. A dogus. Alright. New room. New room, new priorities. I feel like we might need firecrackers for this one, I have a feeling. Oh, and I need the light. I cannot see. I have no way of using the matches that I've acquired, by the way. Like, I can't reach them in my inventory. They're in like a... They're in a wing. So in this one, I have to rely on knowing what platforms look like, I guess. Oh, dang it. I meant to equip the bubble ones. My bad. And that's just like a framework up there. That's not something that's possible to land on. As far as I can tell. If it is, I guess we'll never know. Getting flushed again. Come on now. Well, I guess we learned, didn't we? I guess we learned. I'll watch the VOD and I bet there's something there that I've missed, but, you know. I can maybe get up here? Maybe? I like the little roll you do in the air when you jump off one of these. Not quite, not quite. There. Nope, there. Does a little barrel roll. Oh, we made it. Nice. Nice. Okay, now... That's solid. Okay, good. Good to know. Can I cross this gap? Because it looks like there might be something there on the right-hand side. Or the left-hand side, rather. Terrible with directions. Okay, I can't just jump up this. I don't know why I'm making it more difficult for myself. Oh, yep, there's a chest there. Bet that's just a hidden egg, but I want it. Got to project the bubble over slightly more. I wonder if we can down bubble this. Nope, apparently we cannot. Does the bubble move with the momentum of your fall as you fall? At first it does. It kind of matches your pace after a minute. I guess what we could do, right? Race the bubble to the other side. Yeah, that's how you do it. You're kind of timing a platform for yourself. Dazzle egg. I don't really feel like there's any benefit to getting over these spikes using bubbles, so I will not. Don't believe there's any benefit. That's what you got to ask yourself. Is there a benefit? Yes, I'm spawning bubbles. I have a bubble wand. Now, is it possible to get anywhere from this room? We don't know what's above us. I sort of wonder if we can put a bubble in one of these air columns and ride it up. But then these are all vines that will pop the bubble, right? There's none anywhere that will not pop the bubble. And then the ceiling up there is just... Yeah, okay. So the vines are going to do that. Makes sense. Makes sense. So no bubble puzzles in here. Bubble puzzles in here, though. We have not been above this. We also haven't been further to the right. I don't think there's any, like, secret passages that I can get to in here, but you never know. The fact that you can add your own bubbles to this is wild. I need to stay on this screen for long enough to try and assess what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, let's wait for a few more bubbles to come up. It seems like you can kind of staircase up as long as you make the jumps. And the platforms of these are, let's face it, pretty forgiving. But then once I get to that screen, it disorients me. Why is the sound... Why is it doing that? That was scary. It sounded like a timer or something. And it's a cuckoo. But it sounded like it was judging me. Yes! Okay, cool. So we've done that. This is blocked. There is a switch, I presume, in that alcove on the left-hand side. He's done it. Okay. Interesting. So a switch there. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. Let's do that again. I know what's up now. I got the skills to pay the bills. Like and subscribe. Alright, good, good. Wonderful. This game's amazing. I'm 7 hours in. There's so much to discover. So I've heard, yeah, that there is... I listened to a podcast where some guys were like, this game might be infinite? Which is a little scary to hear, but also kind of interesting at the same time. Now. So I can't get through this because the switch blocks that off, yeah? There's another switch there that might actually lock me in that room. I'm curious about how this works. Oh. So as soon as I become visible to this statue here, it starts to fireball me. I love the lighting. That's cool. I assume my goal is to get to the switch on the right-hand side. That will give me places I can hide under those platforms. Obviously, I'll have to dodge the spikes. So I'll do this. Okay, that's pretty much like the length of your jump, though, with that barrier above. So hopefully that shouldn't be too hard to time. Yeah, great. So now I can do this. Ow. Okay, I lost a heart. That's the first time I've done that. Got to bait out the timing of that. Nice. Okay, and he still shoots you even after you've opened the gates. Which is nice of him. Oh, and now I can't get through there. So now I have to... I have to come back this way. No. Oh, no, I have to get up there. All right, fine, fine. Makes sense. Past the statue, past the creepy statue. And then I flick the lever, and then I can go through there. All right. There were more steps to this than I thought. Also, I was in the spikes there for a minute. It's like dodging ghast fireballs. I do this every day. Ow. Nope. Okay, nailed it that time. Just about the timing. All about the timing. So now I do this. We run through here. Do not worry about the creepy man. He cannot hurt you. I've lost all of my special fruit. But now I can do that. That activates... No, no. Dang it. But that activates the door in the adjoining room. Chest! Mystic egg! We love that. We love that for us. I don't know what to do about these blocks. These blocks are just glass, I suppose. I cannot do anything with them yet. There are 2 other entrances to this room that I can see. And the owls are sleeping? That I am concerned by. Mystic egg. Okay, so it gave me a little cute preview of that room. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Thanks. Thanks, man. It's too dark to see the map. Hello? I don't think that's been a concern before. Explored a lot of this, but apparently there is still a lot more to uncover, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now then. Now then. I presume at this point we can just go down. And you can open the map and you're still going down. That's fun. It doesn't, like, pause the game or anything. Of course not, why would it? Mermicon Queen, thank you for the 6 months. Also, Resender, thank you so much for the raid earlier. Hope you guys stuck around. Sorry if I missed that. I am a little concerned with what we're doing here. Did I go to the left on this screen? I did, yeah. Okay, cool. So now I have the bubble wand. I am like these fish. And I guess I need to jump this way? Ah. Okay, so we're on the lily pads. I should be able to just about make those jumps. Presuming that these birds don't kill me. Yep, they try. They certainly try. Gosh, those jumps are pretty precise, it feels like. Okay, yeah. No, we've really got to gain height on that one. Oh, really? What a cruel reset point. I guess all of the lily pad platforms are like temporary feeling, right? Oh. So close to getting speared then. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. Okay, we are not going to get stalked. Not today. Okay, nailed it. Nailed it. Good. As high as we can go, as far as we can go. Great egg! Great egg, my friends. We have found 8 secret eggs. I just got an achievement for that. How many people have got that achievement? So, when I loaded this up on Steam, 100% of players have this achievement. Really? Steam achievements isn't broken, right? That's actually kind of wild. It's like 100% of people who have bought this game have the 3 achievements that I have so far. Eat fruit. That is my advice for you today. So now I guess the goal here... There isn't apparently an exit in the top right. But I'm like... Mate, how though? How though? Ain't gonna get up there using bubbles, that's for sure. So either everybody who has bought this game has been incredibly into playing this game, or Steam is tripping. Either way, well done to those people. I gotta say, this game does seem like worth it. Big map though, big map though. So there are pipes in the background, so there might be fish that take us there, but I can't really map out where. It doesn't let me go in any closer than this, so I can't quite see where I'm supposed to go. By the way, here is a thing. Here is a fun thing. It may be that we end up getting there from the right-hand side there. Because now we have a bubble, we might be able to hop up by where that rabbit was. I don't know if it'll get me that far, but we can try. Here is the thing. This is all just what happened when I went left from that room with the 4 statues. We have not even gone right at all, aside from seeing that one duck and going, actually, no, let's go the other way. So I'm very curious to see where all of that goes. Oh, and now I've stood on solid ground. It set me here, so I literally have to go back the way I came. That's annoying, dude. Like, I would love to have, like, a fast travel point at some stage, but I guess the point is you gotta do this, right? Like, you gotta do this legit. Especially since, if I want to save my progress, I have to get back to a telephone. So this game could actually be, like, quite punishing when it comes to that stuff. Like, well done for exploring and finding this, like, end point to this puzzle or whatever, your reward is to have to get back through it in reverse order. With that said, it doesn't seem like there have been any moments where it was impossible to return that way. The map seems huge. It is. Judging by the fact that I've explored for about an hour today. Well, that's my own fault, isn't it? Ah! I got, chat. I got. I admit it. No! Come on! I hate it here. Downloading this on Switch. Oh, is it on Switch? I mean, it makes sense that it's on Switch. This seems like a very Switch game, but I was only aware of it being on Steam. Yep. You're not. Alright, that time you were, and that's fine. I've not discovered what happens when I, like, full-on die, because I've not been in this much jeopardy until now. So I think I should maybe wait for the storks to, or herons or whatever they are, to do an attack. Whoop. Okay, now, if I do that... Yes, okay, cool. So, you can make a bubble off-screen. That's good to know, I suppose. What up, fish? I'm just like you. Let me quickly check that there wasn't anything else to do over here, because we found this, right? Yeah. Figured I would go for that fruit because I was a little low on health. You can actually push the bubbles slightly to the side when you step up on them, and I wonder if that's going to be required for any, like, really precise jumps. He says absolutely bottling it. Man, I hate the screen transition. It's really throwing me. In the absolute toilet right now. Just want to leave this area. Thank you, God. Alright. Well, we're back here. I don't see anything that we could feasibly do in this room that's going to require bubbling. Let's just sit in this fountain for a minute. We can't, like, bubble this guy's mouth like we can with the fish. In fact, I assume that the stream of water is just gonna... Well, it didn't pop the bubble. That's what I figured might happen. And this room seems to have a solid wall as far as I can tell. You... Okay. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Can we make it up there now? Can we make it up to that? Honestly, I'm not certain we can. Because, like, I don't see a great spot to, like... It's like an almost maybe. If I do like this. Yeah, no, that's I think that's gonna be too high. There are certainly, like, some platforms that I can get a different angle on this bubble game. But I can't quite get the height I need to get up there. Hmm. You know what? Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about this yet. Because I can't, like, flick the switch and, like, make the platform that I'm standing on disappear. Or anything like that. I also have not even been up here at all. That's kind of an interesting, interesting prospect, right? It should also be observed that we are supposed to be, I presume, for the vague imagery the game has given me, we are supposed to be heading towards these flames. And I have made progress towards none of them. Been exploring, man. That's what you do in these games, right? Aha! A secret. Virtual egg! That's what we all are, chat. We're all virtual eggs. I'm going to turn the camera back on for this. Oh, wait, no, I don't have a camera. Never mind. The camera's not playing ball today. I wanted you guys to see my face. I wanted you to see the expression I just made. The pure, like, do everyone in the chat who's subbed do Pixelred blah in the chat, and you'll, or Pixelred W, you'll see it there. That's the face I was making. No cap. Like, fully that face. Yeah. Yeah, 100% that. 100% that. It's a good game. I like this game. Is this an egg? You're just like me. It is an egg. This is the trophy room, then. This is like the peacock that presides over the eggs. Wait. Wait. We have opened one of the doors on the left already because these are egg doors. You see the amount of dots on each of the doors? That must be the number of eggs. And we got an achievement for 8, so we have presumably opened the first one. The next one needs 16. The one after that needs 32, and presumably the top one there is like 64 or something. What we got? Is this another egg? Stamps! Okay. What I do with those? It's a map thing. No way. No way, dude. No way, dude. So you're telling me, right? I can be like... There is danger in this room with the stalks. Mate. And you can have up to 64 of these. Cool. So I can say that there is a chest in here. And remind myself to go back there later. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. Fun. Now that I have that tool, very good. Kind of wish I'd come up here earlier. But to be honest, I don't know how much I would have used that given that we've cleared most of the stuff that we've come across. Not to brag, but I think we've done pretty well with most of that. I just don't know, like, what's down there in the lower left. Mighty Peacock, am I your child? What is this? Egg, 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 pillar. There's a chest behind door number 2. What is this? Don't need that stamp anymore. We're in the room, friends. Okay, I can clear that. Right, great. Are they sleeping? An animal flute! What does it do? Oh, they're not owls. They're like rodents. Hello? That's wild. Sick. Slightly worried by the fact that they're running around after me. I'm just gonna jam out for the rest of this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, he just wants to sit with me. That's cute. So I can kind of tell him to stand there, and then he can be like a little platform for me. Oh. Right. So we know where one more of these, like, altar, organ, whatever this is. Oh my god. Oh, that, like, fully teleports us. We are on the other end of the map now. This is a hub. Wait, I know how to get here through one other place. At least one other place. Because I've seen 2 of these heads. I presume that's a rabbit in the bottom left, and then the fish on the left-hand side, middle. So I know 3 of these already. So these are fast travel points. But I have to activate them from each individual place, because... Or do I? Yeah, no, I've found 2 of them. I knew I'd seen this one before, because this one comes out here, which is right at the beginning, where you find that first secret egg. But then, if we go through here, and we come out through the fish, this was the fish that was watching me when I was standing by the thing before. So if I had the flute and took it here, I could activate it. I need to switch to the bubble one so I can platform. And that would have activated the fish head on that side. Huh. I assume these notes can't activate switches, though, right? That's kind of wishful thinking on my part. Like, I could send a musical note through here. And it hit that switch. Yeah, no, it's not gonna... They're not solid musical notes. That seemed like something this game might do. So yeah, now we can fast travel, kind of. It's sort of like having a nether hub. These are just portals. Sorry to equate everything to Minecraft, but you know. That Minecraft brain, right? That's cool, though. Like, I like that. So we got the, kind of coyote dog-looking thing up here. We got a bear, we got a frog. And we have not found those yet. But that's basically down here in the bottom left corner of the map to be like, do not touch this. Like, that's... We are outside, we're out of bounds right now. We are through the looking glass. There is a ladder, though. Okay, interesting. Okay, this isn't anything I can interact with. This is just a platform to be on. Nothing really I can do with the flute here. There's a platform. There's a hippo here. Hippo here. There's got to be something else in here, but there's at least one more animal to the side that we now know of. There's a little worm down there, too. Interesting. So, we know crow, rabbit, and fish. We need bear, frog, dog, and hippo. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to be? Because we know that this takes us back to the start of the map, basically. Can I stamp this with anything useful that's going to be like... The problem is I need more stamps. Because... Like, I know that all of these are teleport points, but there's no real way of determining which would go to which. And I've only got 8 stamps I can use. So I could be like... Teleport point there. From teleport point here, but then I can't make that, like, blue to blue or whatever. At least I can mark in which rooms the teleport things are. So maybe that's useful to me. Like, where does fish go? Okay, that's right here, kind of above where the warp room is. So let's put one here. Let's actually remove this and just put that centrally there. And then let's go back to Crow. And let's leave a spiral on Crow. Which is all the way up here. Because at least that way we know where the warp points are if we need to go back to them, right? So the Mighty Peacock has given us a flute that we can now play to activate animal things. Doesn't do anything with the peacock itself, though. And yeah, once we've found enough eggs, we get to activate these doors. There is a chest behind that one. The top two we don't know about, and I guess I could reach them with the bubble wand. Yeah, so I can jump up there. It is unlikely that we will need any more tools to get to these doors. Not quite, not quite. But you know the theory. So where have I not been through here? I haven't been up. Let's continue up if we can. Cool that you can explore some of this without even having access to the bubble wand yet. So I could have just come up here. Okay, we've got a switch behind that door, so we can't get to that yet. There is also a switch up there in an alcove, which is kind of difficult to get to, I feel. But it looks like there might be blocks behind the waterfall. It's kind of difficult to tell. This is my friend the squirrel. We don't know if there's a specific squirrel note. But evidently not. Also, room with dog statues. Platform to the top right. Oh, I don't like that. That's ominous. That feels really ominous. Oh, I don't like it. Take disc. Nope, 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 nope. Getting out of here, thank you. Oh god, it follows me room to room. Ah, help. Okay, you are incorporeal, but I feel like you can probably still attack me. Yikes. Yikes, and yikes. Yep, you can definitely still attack me. Okay, cool. Definitely don't like that. Alright, I gotta bait you over to this side. You kind of have traveling momentum, but... Ah, I'm dying so much. Okay, that's what happens when you die, I learn. Back to the last telephone. Oh, okay, it puts a little death marker on where I was. Cool. I still have all of my stuff except the firecrackers, which I guess I could have used, but I don't know if they would have had any effect. Can I go back to... Where's the nearest warp point? I guess through that way, if I can get there. I can't really get there. Oh, no, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Get around that way. Jump down, maybe bubble. Maybe bubble wand. Oh! Oh, you can actually speed that up. That's cute. Bubble wand, bubble wand. Just doing some complex parkour. There we go. We're back to fish. Okay, great. So once we've gone from fish to... I need to actually bubble into this thing's mouth. The fact that it has like an underbite is a little awkward. But I can go from fish back to crow and be back to where I was pretty quickly. Because this just takes me out through the peacock room. I want like a Celeste-style wave dash to just get through these rooms faster. Okay, so we went up here. We took the frisbee and were immediately punished. Do I even have that now? Okay, no, so we go back to take disc. I should save at the telephone that's in the main room, just so I don't have to bumble my way all the way back here. I should save in the statue room, yeah? Which I presume is below this big gap on the right. It's also helpful that you don't seem to take any fall damage, and also that the fruit regenerates. That's nice. The wolf. The wolf is my nemesis now. Oh. Right. Sorry, just taking a sip of tea. Getting back to it. I think it's nice that the... Did we come this way? Yeah, I know about this one. Okay, fair. I think it's nice that the obstacles in this game are infrequent enough that you don't need a ton of extra life. Like, it can help you to have, but you can definitely solve all of these puzzles without having, like, a bunch of extra hearts or without your health permanently increasing, right? Not sure if there's anything going on with this that I'm standing behind. There's also a bush up there that's shaped like a cat. So here's the question, right? Can I not take disc, go and solve puzzle, come back, take dog frisbee, disappear. What happens if I don't take the disc? So this gives me an out from this puzzle before I take the Frisbee. So now I can come up here. There's a phone. There's literally a phone in this room. I don't know why I bother taking the ladders down. There's no fall damage that I can discernibly tell. Also kind of curious if there's anything that I can get to from up here. No. Apparently not. Apparently not. So now if I take Frisbee, what happened? Bye-bye, ghost dog. How far does ghost dog follow me? Sounds like it comes onto the next screen, but I have the phone. Huh. Return disc. Right, okay. What does the dog need to do? If I can return the disc, it's not permanently, like, a thing. Also, can I throw it? I can play fetch with the dog. But the disc is clearly to solve the puzzles. Because it's, like, a projectile I can throw, and that's going to hit the switches. Blocked. I get you trapped in the mid-screen. Okay, cool. So if I come down here... Fetch. Throwing it like Captain America's shield. Okay, cool. I need to not be killed by the dog, preferably. I need to be on this platform. Dang it, this thing is so hard to dodge once it's, like, on the screen with you. You can't really jump over it. That's kind of rough. I'm on low health. So I presume the dog is just going to track you around the entire map. For as long as you have its Frisbee, right? Oh, that was a rough one. Oh, now I have to stay on this platform while the dog chases me. That's actually awful. I don't like this. Getting better at evading, though. Just gotta learn these mechanics and not be frightened by them, which is difficult because this is hideous. Psh. Yeah, it was gonna happen sooner or later. Okay, now I don't have the disc, so I need to go back and get it. Can eat the fruit, because I died. Luckily, all the doors that I've unlocked remain open for this, so... It is hard to dodge, you're correct. Ah. The platform, though. Man, like, not being able to see yourself when you are being eaten by the dog is a little difficult. Okay, okay. So timing the platform is going to be the difficult part of this. Throwing the Frisbee does not distract the dog as far as I can tell. I cannot defeat the dog with the Frisbee. It kind of makes the dog longer, if anything. Yeah, I just suck at parkour. I just suck at jumping. I will get there. This is just a skill issue for me. Oh, you can kind of jump up ladders. That's something I hadn't tried yet. Okay, maybe it does make the dog behave slightly differently. It is paying less attention to me. It's still, like, circling me, but in a way that might be a little easier for me to handle. Huh. Okay, interesting. So it turns the dog into, like... Ow. Turns the dog into a different sort of obstacle. Oh, okay, interesting. So now I have firecracker plants, but no apparent use for them? Oh, God. Oh, just to see where we are. Yeah, no, the dog's movement pattern does change, but that's a difficult sequence to do in the dark. So now we know that when the frisbee is active, the dog just circles. Which makes it slightly easier to avoid if I stand still. So it's actually not trying to kill me if the frisbee is in play. It just incidentally does that because I jump. So now I can get on this platform and I'm fine. Distract that dog, head down here. Okay, and now I can kind of pick my way. And kind of... Okay, too dark to see the map again. Great. Oh, God. Oh, God. Firecrackers. I don't know the inventory system well enough to... If I can get the frisbee going between two objects that I'm not gonna, like, catch it. Okay, I need some fruit or something. There's a chain here, which means this block can move somewhere. I need to be a little careful about where I go, because I'm trying to find a crank. But he's not attacking me while I have the frisbee thrown. Can I use a firecracker just to see? Yes. Okay, cool. We made it. Okay, this is just straight run. Oh, what? The dog was waiting for me. I was tricked. Right. So it's difficult to do this segment without the frisbee because the dog is going to kill you, is what I'm learning. So you need Ghost Dog to be following you. Shout out to Forrest Whitaker. I can frisbee surf! No way, dude! Absolutely no way. So that came up as a Steam achievement. How many people have that Steam achievement? Hang on. Sorry. 100%. Again, I don't know if Steam is just broken because that's wild. I need more health. I desperately need more health. This dog is absolutely killing me, dude. Yep, thought so. Dude. Okay, frisbee surfing might have just taken this to a whole new level. In terms of, like, strats we can do. Okay, I might have gotten overconfident there. How does one execute the perfect frisbee setup? This is something I must discover. Okay, vines block it in kind of the same way that they do bubbles. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Man, I need the dog to not, like, leap into me every time I throw the frisbee. It's actually quite difficult to control that. There were spikes there. Did not realize there were spikes there. Now we know. Pretty sure Steam is broken, yeah. They're not showing as 100% for me? Okay, yeah. That may just be my Steam is acting up this morning. Dude, I cannot believe we spontaneously frisbee surfed. That's weapons grade. So cool. I gotta stop, like... I gotta stop throwing the frisbee right when the dog is, like, next to me, though. Because, like... It's not the way. It's not the way, guys. Almost just fell into the water. Fell into the water like a chump. Later, loser! Oh, wait, no, he actually follows me. Dang. Okay. I'm just getting cocky with it now. I'm just goofing, trying to get the frisbee surfing thing to proc. Yeah, like, you need to have the dog distracted by the frisbee. And then if you stand still, it won't hit you. That part is pretty simple. But then you gotta throw it again every time you end up on a new screen. Including that one, because there's a dog there that's going to attack you otherwise. And now I'm on, like, low health again. This one, I think we can avoid throwing it until we get to here. And then we gotta get down this way. Firecracker. I'm just, like... I'm mistiming the throws. I'm taking too much damage before that as well. This is a fun segment, but it's it's a little frustrating. Like, as set pieces go, this is actually kind of wild. But no damage here, which is good. Okay, wait for that guy. Yeah, cool. Cool. Frisbee is not in play anymore, so the dog is going to be mad at me. I need to pick firecrackers as I go. I'm surfing on the Frisbee. That means he's coming after me. Yep, I forgot the spikes were there. I forgot the spikes were there. And now I'm absolutely bottling it. Firecrackers. You just need them for this part, I feel like. Okay, and now I can be slightly better about... There's a sparkle in the center of the screen that I presume is what I'm looking for. Fruit, thank goodness. Okay, what's up with this? Okay, the dog is attacking me again. I stood still for too long. The Frisbee was no longer in play. Ah, oh, I Frisbee surfed and I almost got there. Okay, we sort of know what we're doing now. Kind of. Does the flute help? I believe not. I've not tried it, but I presume that this dog has very specific interests. Mate, the Frisbee surf is crazy. Okay, now I kind of need the dog to not be like where I am jumping off the platform. You actually saw the dog back off from attacking me there as well. Okay, I need to collect this firecracker. Very good. Need to collect this firecracker. And then I will jump down here. And then I will have my firecrackers ready for this guy. Then we get the Frisbee out here. Light the candle. Okay, so that's what I've used the match for? Is that doing something to the dog, or is the dog just, like, corporeal? Okay, I didn't actually take any damage there, so I guess I didn't need the fruit. Now the fruit would be lovely. As long as we keep the Frisbee going up there. Man, I would love to explore this when the dog is not chasing me. Because I think there might be some stuff like up here that I could get to. Yeah. There's another firecracker up there. Cool. I don't need that one, but now... Oh, he, like, comes onto the screen immediately, dude. Yeah, he does not seem at all interested in the flute. Okay, so we need to get the Frisbee going over there. Get the firecracker going so I can see what's going on. Wait, does he actually gets attracted to the firecrackers, so you can keep him in one place for a while? Go there. Fetch. Okay, so now... Dude, every time. Like, he follows me so quickly out of that room. But again, we're learning more about the dog now. I'm kind of bummed that, like, it catches up to me so quickly like that. Yeah, like, already taking completely unnecessary damage. Already frisbee surfing for no reason. Let's just... let's just call that run there. Alright. Encore. So this is a puzzle platformer for anyone who's just coming in. It's a puzzle platformer / search action game. A little bit of like a Metroidvania style set of mechanics going on if you're familiar with stuff like that. There are items that allow you to explore more freely and easily. And the goal just seems to be to find and light for flames that are around the map, or potentially, like, collect the flames in some way, but I have not gotten as far as finding any of them yet. Okay, the candle in here stays lit. That's cool. I'm gonna fling the frisbee, so this dog is a little bit more chill. And then I can grab this. It's the fact that he immediately comes onto the next map right behind me, because he is Long Boy, that is kind of throwing me, dude. Okay, I have enough firecrackers that I can afford to spend one seeing what's going on in this room again. Okay, we have the crank up there. Yeah. So I need to probably... bubble wand up here. Crank this. Go through here. This is about as far as I got on any of my attempts. Oh yeah, and this is the one where I immediately got killed by the dog, right? Okay, so the ladder up here is the only way I can leave. Okay, and we have switch block puzzle. Oh god. Okay, now I'm in caution health, which... ugh. I forgot that the frisbee activates switches. Okay. The point of the frisbee is to activate the switch. That is something we are supposed to be learning as we get killed by the dog. Mate, the frisbee surf... like, I'm not good with it yet, but it is one of my favorite things. If the frisbee is out, like if the frisbee is in play, the dog just kind of circles you without really attacking. If you have the frisbee, the dog gets mad. And by mad, I mean it comes to hit you. Having that candle lit in the other room, though, means we don't need to mess with firecrackers, I guess, because the enemy never appears. Okay, that dog is far too good at catching frisbee. There we go. Man, I hate the fact that I unintentionally frisbee surf. If you warp with the ghost dog, what happens? I've not got to a warp point to find out. This thing is just following me, and I presume continuing through this area is going to lead to a scenario in which it isn't following me. But if that isn't the case, then I guess we will just have to avoid this obstacle forever. If you warp with it, I presume eventually the dog just warps to the neighboring screen and comes to find you. As long as you give it enough time to get on screen, it seems to be pretty good at avoiding you. Okay, have not lost any health yet, so we're good with that. I have 3 firecrackers now, so I can divert its attention. Go fetch. Dang it, I did take a little bit of damage there. Okay, now I need to throw the frisbee again to keep it distracted. The problem is the vines. It keeps, like... You need to relax, sir. Seriously? Can you move downwards while surfing the disc? I don't believe so. I've not really tried, but I haven't had the ability to try when the dog is acting like this. Because he starts to target you more aggressively if you're on or near the frisbee. If you're on the frisbee or if you're holding the frisbee. Okay, now I will start gathering firecrackers. Okay, we're back in the candle room. I can grab some fruit from here. Yeah, I cannot move while I'm on the frisbee. The frisbee just goes. Oh! I found a gate. Is this a shortcut? Huh. Okay, I'm in Bubble Room now. Yikes. Yeah, the dog just follows you on the map wherever, which is kinda nuts. Dude, can I get it fireballed by the statue? Please tell me I can get it fireballed by the statue. Okay, I cannot, and also it seems to completely delete where the statue is, so I cannot see the fireballs. Okay. That's fun, though. That's just a shortcut to a completely different area. What I am hoping is that eventually I get access to a frisbee that does not require you to be chased constantly, but I am concerned that that is not the case. I'm a little bit worried that part of the Did not mean to do that. I'm concerned that part of the mechanics of this game require you to always be chased by this thing if you have the Frisbee. And now I'm just failing to step on platforms and getting punished for it. Okay, we're going to be wrapping up here in a little bit anyway, because I do have stuff I need to do with my day. You know what, this is clearly not going well. I'm just going to tank that one. But yeah, I am probably going to continue playing bits and pieces of this off stream. But I'm kind of enjoying the problem solving, the exploration. Aesthetically, this is definitely my kind of game too. Like, I was planning on playing a lot more pixel art games when I initially started on YouTube, so I kind of like the general vibe here. Okay, I need some health from this plant. We can get the Frisbee going here so that the dog is a little less aggressive. And evidently, this part takes me back down into the fish area of the map. But I want to continue this way without the dog immediately being in my face on the next screen. So once again, let me throw a firecracker just to see where that crank is that I need to get to. And the Frisbee is still in place, so the dog is not going to get instantly mad at me until we end up on the next screen. Now, I can keep it going, like, right here. So as long as I get the Frisbee in a loop, then this... Balled it. What to do to get rid of the ghost? No idea. If I knew, I would be doing it. I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that you cannot get rid of the ghost. And this is just something that you have to manage if you want to use the Frisbee as a tool. Which is kind of punishing. On the one hand, I get it. And it may be something that, like, there is a wolf statue in, like, the central area. And that's one of the, it seems to represent one of the 4 objectives. So I'm wondering if perhaps once we have appeased the wolf statue, maybe we can use the Frisbee more freely. I don't know. Okay, we have all the firecrackers we need. So now at least I can get up here. In fact, let's use one of the firecrackers just to bait the dog away so I have a slightly easier time getting up to the platform. Okay, the Frisbee is no longer in play, which is a concern. Better if I'm not riding it, though. And now I need to make sure I can... get out of here. There is a way to get rid of the ghost dog. It's not very intuitive. Yeah, that's fair. I will probably figure that out on my own if I can. I'm about to absolutely die to this thing, though. Yeah. I assume the goal is get to this chest. The goal of this entire, like, segment. Because there seems to be an area over there that's, like, a long tunnel that takes you to this room. And that seems to come from the end of that room that we got to with all of the block puzzles. I'm looking at this one here. And that's the one where we're, like, throwing the frisbee around the room to hit switches so that we can progress. Seems like a huge difficulty spike just for a frisbee. Again, there may be ways of pacifying this dog that I'm unaware of, but I'm kind of fine figuring that out by myself. Like, I presume elements of the game like this exist to present a challenge, but then allow you to solve it later in a way that's going to feel more satisfying. And I don't want any spoilers or hints or anything like that, so we're going to keep that to a minimum for now. Okay, well, I've got to here without losing any health, so I feel okay about that. I feel less okay about that, but you know. If we get over here, we don't need to use the bubble wand to platform, because we can just jump up on top of this block, take a bit of damage anyway, because sure, why not? My problem is that the dog immediately, like, leaps for the edge of the screen like that. Oh, dang it, I got eaten. Okay, I'm going to have a couple more tries at this and then I'll probably have to wrap up the stream, but I don't want to leave it on a negative note, so I will try my best to concentrate here. Sorry if I'm not paying as much attention to chat. Okay, frisbee out, frisbee out. Doggy is circling. Obviously, it's a little easier to make jump moves when the dog is, like, in the lower quadrants of the area around me, right? I'm trying to throw the frisbee in a spot where it's just going to get trapped and we'll leave the dog kind of passive. Like this. Then if I don't collect it, then I can usually sneak around here. So in this room we are good. We've got 2 firecrackers, so I'll collect a third. And I guess if I throw a firecracker like this, and the dog stays over there, it makes it slightly easier for me to screen transition. So that might be a worthwhile tactic to employ. He's like, hey, throw the frisbee, throw the frisbee. See, now I'm absolutely blowing it. I think firecrackers might be the right way to go, even though they're a limited resource. Once it starts giving them to you, it's, like, definitely for a reason, right? Should have been more patient with those jumps, because then we just took a bit of damage, but we should be able to get the fruit in that other room, so that's fine. Alright, on the platform. Dog shouldn't hit me. Throw that as we jump off the ledge. The other dog catches it. And then we keep it spinning over there, so that's fine. Dang it, okay. Just gonna frisbee surf. Boo. This one's garbage. Alright, bring it back. Or don't. The fact that the noise changes every time is really quite funny. Oh, I almost made it back in time. Almost. Let's grab a couple more firecrackers if I can find them. Yep, there we go. So if I take one hit from this thing, I am now dead. No. Okay, that's got a slightly longer loop to it. Once again, I'm going to throw a firecracker to distract it while I leave the room. And do the same thing again here. So now I can distract that dog. Get up here. Dang it, I forgot about that. It leapt for me because I threw the frisbee. That's so annoying. Okay, rely on firecrackers more is what I'm learning. The fact that the frisbee is hitting those lights is really funny. And that could be useful later. If there are mechanics that rely on the lights at all. Which I don't know if there are. Yeah, I was going to get hit there anyway. Okay, I don't have firecrackers yet, so I can't use those. Let's get the dog looping. Definitely going for these now because you kind of need them as a distraction. Okay, a little bit of health. Throw a firecracker over here. You get a little bit of dang it. You get a little bit of light from the firecrackers in the neighboring rooms as well, which is kind of nice to have. Okay, let's pop on down here. Let's throw a firecracker just so he goes over there. Okay, now I avoid this. Didn't mean to frisbee surf, but here we are. No way I was getting out of that. Alright, let's make it count. My hands are sweating at this point. Okay. I'm waking up at least. This is definitely one of those games that'll wake you up. Okay, be patient. Let the dog circle you. Jump when it's in the lower right. Wait for the platform to arrive. Hop on. Throw the frisbee here so the other dog doesn't catch it, and yeah, we can just about throw it there, and that should keep the ghost dog distracted. Okay, lost 1 point of health, but that's something we can recover. Ow. 2 points of health now. If all of the health plants grow back, including the ones that give you bonus health, then that could be something to do before you come back to this area. Just to give yourself like a little bit more leeway. Okay, Buster. Head over that way. Can remind myself of the layout of this room. Then I can hop up here. Let's grab the other firecracker as well. Okay. I'm good. We're headed for the exit. Let's throw a firecracker. Keep him busy. Okay, now why is this dog not responding to frisbee? There we go. Okay, he grabbed me. I am... Ugh, I hate this. It's just so difficult dealing with two of these things. Bruno, this is absolutely something you should play. Especially since you can surf on the frisbee. Let me tell you, as a cat person, this is not warming me up to dogs. I know this isn't exactly standard dog behavior, but... Okay, I'm gonna ignore the first firecracker because we got a good frisbee loop going. Tech Pixel, thank you for the tier 2 for 8 months. Welcome back. Okay, we'll keep the frisbee going there. I managed to get some health, so that's good. And now we have 2 firecrackers. We'll throw one there to keep him distracted. We'll grab these as we come through here. Turn this crank. Prep our firecrackers so that he'll go over there. Okay, we made it through there, alright. Ah, but then I got grabbed on the opposite side. Okay, all dogs over there, please. Okay, so the... Go down there. So the Frisbee can't hit switches that are... Okay. I can't spend long enough in that room to figure out what the right solution to the switches is. Let me just try going over there without the Frisbee. I know that causes a problem for distracting the other dog, but like... Let me spend a second or two in that room figuring out what the heck the deal is, if I can get there. Man, it's so much more peaceful doing this without the dog chasing you. So if I do that... Oh, okay. So I take a point of damage by doing that, but then I can still get out of here and into here. But then do I need the Frisbee to solve this puzzle? Apparently I don't. So I can get over here. The whole time I've been thinking I need to do this with the Frisbee. But now I have a mock disc, so I can replace that with the disc that's in the dog room, right? Because, yeah, that's not something I can actively use. Of course, dude. Of course, dude. But I need to get through here. Probably dodge back down there. Yep. Yep. Oh my god, the dog's following me. Ah! Oh, he's so tenacious. That's hilarious. Sour egg! Sounds dreadful. Never eat one of those. Eat fruit! Don't mind if I do. Unbelievable, dude. We could have swapped it out Indiana Jones style this entire time. I hate it here. I did so much Ghost Dog for nothing! I saved my progress. But that's how we learn, friends. That's how we learn, you see? Hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Now these guys, easily distracted, let me tell you. So easy to handle when you don't have an enormous ghostly wolf biting at your butt the entire time. Imagine. Imagine the freedom that you would have had you figured out that you could just run through this area without being pursued this whole time. Freaking mock disc. I'll mock your disc. Okay, I have enough firecrackers, that's fair. We've learned a lot about the ghost dog. We have. I expect, in a speedrun context, there might be ways of getting through bits of the game even with the ghost dog following you. Also, can we get a better look at this room? Is there any... I don't think there's much else there that we could find that's like a secret, you know? Okay, so that distracts the dog for long enough that you can get into this room. Now I can finally take a look at this puzzle. Can I get up there? No, okay. I can take a look at this puzzle and see what... I can take a look at this puzzle and see what other elements can be accomplished if we have the disc. Because you see, if we throw it at one side of the switch, it switches. Like that, right? Which I guess allows us to get over there. Oh, I can jump to that. Cool. We do have the bubble wand as well, so I could always... Nice. Heck yeah. Okay, and we have the animal whistle, so we should be able to do some stuff with these two. Oh, the frisbee also bounces them. Huh. Interesting. Right. Yes. I see the cut of your jib. Red egg! That's a tomato, sir. A tomato. Alright. That feels like accomplishment enough for this stream. We have made it. We have discovered so many eggs. And a dog that will definitely kill me. I miss huge ghost dog? Dude, don't even come at me with that. Now, though, provided that I can complete this incredibly elemental jumping puzzle successfully, I may yet be able to... do more stuff over here, right? Because as we went through here, I didn't really check much for any other little tips and hints and secrets and cavities. There was some fruit that I cannot eat. But then if we go here, there's a switch in this room that we can activate to get down there. I want to know what can be done if you frisbee surf. Like, I'm looking forward to finding cool ways of doing stuff like that. Okay, so this dog is also distracted by the frisbee. In ways that should mean it avoids killing me. And I can get out here, wherever here is. Oh, okay, right, we're there, yes. Okay, well. Once again, we are no closer to any of these flames, although we might be closer to that top one. I don't know if we can get up there. We can kind of platform our way up this, right? There may be ways around, but yeah, we're kind of getting closer to this. I think the route to it, or maybe the route back from it, might be through like this section here to get to this, but we'll see. For now, though, I think we are going to wrap things up there for the stream, because this was not a stream I really planned ahead of time, so we're going to wrap things up there. I don't have a camera for this stream because, for whatever reason, Streamlabs is not detecting my camera very well. So I'll try my best to get that figured out in the meantime. And for now, I'm going to say farewell to you lovely folks. We're going to find somebody else to raid here on Twitch, which may just be one of our Minecraft friends, depending on who's up. There aren't that many people online right now, actually. I kind of don't want to raid anybody who's playing Animal Well, because they're probably far further through the game than I am. So let's briefly check the Minecraft category and see who's live. Oh, that's the Minecraft Twitch channel. Where's the category at? Okay, that's way further down than I thought. Okay. Who's out here playing the game? Man, nobody I know streams at this time, which is kind of hysterical. It's also a Sunday, and it's like Mother's Day in the United States and stuff, so... Did I save? I did not, but I can continue playing, and I will go and save after this. I haven't quit the game yet. Hoff is playing on the one-shot SMP. Or maybe it's Hof. I don't know for certain. Either way, we're going to go raid Hove ____. If they're on one-shot SMP, then Bruno probably knows something about who this person is. Either way, go say hi. I don't know if the chat there is family-friendly. It does seem to be followers only. So, of course, you can feel free to dip if you're at all concerned by that, but it looks like Redstone is happening, which looks very exciting. So go say hi, use your Pixel Hype emotes and the hashtag PixelRaid to show some love. I'll be back with you folks on Tuesday. The stream later today is not Minecraft. I'll be streaming D&D with the 8-Bit community. And in the meantime, have yourselves a great day. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.